Now, this is really an important statement because it really gets to the core reason of how anybody in the life of an alcoholic has to deal with the alcoholic. Because there's so much reactionary emotions from family, from friends, anybody in that person's life. Because if you've been lied to, you've been manipulated, you've been used, they've stolen money from you, they've done horrible things, and you have this whole shopping list of things that they've done to you. They've gotten DUIs. Maybe they ran through the house. You're on vacation and they destroyed the vacation. They destroyed the birthdays. They destroyed the holidays. They made scenes and made ugly situations that much worse. And you never sit back and go, what's wrong with you, dude? Why are you drinking this way? What is going on with you? And this is what family needs to do. We need to get to the core reason of why a person is acting out like this, and why have they, unbeknownst to themselves a lot of the time, why have they become mentally ill at all? And this is what needs to be looked at. What's the core reason of why someone is acting so irrational, why they're drinking out of control? And what you have to realize is it's not about the alcohol. Alcohol use disorder is not about the alcohol. And this is what families or anybody in the life of an alcoholic has got to come it really has to get to the point and to realize this. So let's read this real quick. People are quick to cut someone off because they don't approve of the way they're drinking. But many never ask why they're drinking excessively at all. Okay, why? So what? In other words, family has to realize and look back, and they have to put it into context. If you have someone who's drinking, they're out of control, they're acting irrational, why are they? People drink. Alcoholics consume alcohol because it's covering up repressed emotions, anxiety, stress. It's become the reward system. Could be a number of issues, a plethora of additional issues like ADHD, PTSD, bipolar, could have schizophrenia, they could be borderline personality disorder, they could be an introvert, all kinds of issues that they're covering up with the alcohol. That's why they're drinking. Okay, now it could be food for some people it's gambling, some people it's sex, some people it's too much of something. It's covering up some other repressed emotions. And this is what family has to look back and be able to put that into context and then get that person the help and get them pointed in the direction that's actually going to help them. They need professional help. They need professional help from counselors, somebody who can talk and walk, somebody that's been down this road. That's why they need group therapy, they need counseling, possibly medications, and everything that goes along with the recovery. But that person has to get into recovery. Okay, without it, they're going to get worse as it's a progressive disease. So really, to bring this into context, families should be able to be aware of the irrationality of the loved one in their life, and rather than reacting from that, which is really a natural thing. I mean, if somebody's lied to you, they've stolen from you, maybe they've stolen your car, they've put you in harm's way as a family member. And they're emotionally doing damage to you. It's really hard to sit back and go, well, I think that person has an issue. Maybe we should look at the issue. No, you're going to react to all the craziness that alcoholic in your family has created. But you got to put it in context, and it's going to help you as a family member. And this video is really, really talking about helping the family members to the alcoholic. Put it in context. It's so important to realize the mental illness, identify it, and then communicate to that person that they have an issue. Okay, and then create boundaries, intervene in that person's life. That's all you can do. Or then you need to expel that person if all you get back is denial, deflection, and gaslighting. Okay, if they're telling you you're the problem, there's your answer right there. And there's only so much you can do as a family member. You got to protect yourself too. But identifying the core problem is what we're getting here. Identifying it, putting it into context, and then taking action as a family member. That's all you can do. Address the situation, and hopefully that person, the alcoholic in your life, you'll have a good enough relationship with them so that they will actually listen to you. And this is why it's so important to get people in the earlier stages before they get to stage 3, late stage 3, stage 4, when they've become chemically, physically, and emotionally dependent. And anybody broaching the subject of their sobriety will be met with a lot of denial, deflection, and maybe outright anger, because you're attacking them. That's how they feel. They feel like they're being attacked. You're attacking their solution to what has become the solution to their problem, which is their repressed emotions and whatever it is. Understand that. I hope this video makes sense. And again, the memoir of my wife is called Amanda, A Cautionary Tale of Alcoholism. And certainly I went through this with her over and over again. We did get her as much help as we possibly could. She went to 7 rehabilitation facilities, many outpatient programs. She was hospitalized many times, and detoxes and other hospitalizations, physical problems that were related all to the alcohol. It's important. I mean, all you can do is what you can do as a family member, and I hope the alcoholic in your life, I don't know if they have to hit the rock bottom, but I hope they discover that they do have a problem and they begin to work on themselves and reinvent themselves. Again, I go live Monday through Friday right around 6 o'clock, 6:30 Pacific Standard Time, 9:30 Eastern Standard Time. We also have the Facebook group. Again, it's called Amanda, A Cautionary Tale of Alcoholism. And when you're ready to work with me one-on-one, I have a complete coaching program. All of these can be found in the link tree, and you can go right to my website for the book as well. And again, thanks so much for listening.